Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying Smash Foods Toasties. We have the strawberry, the Concord Grape, and the blueberry. You get 3 Toasties in each package, and these were $6 a piece, $5.99 each at Whole Foods. So that is going to cost you $2 per Toastie. So let's see how big these are. There is a pull tab on the top that opened really nicely. And so it's literally a single pastry. So let's see. I'm trying not to squash it or anything because it feels delicate. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And this was $2. So this is the strawberry, and then we have Concord Grape. And you can just see the grape coming out of there. And then we have the blueberry. If you don't want it to stick, you really need to just go ahead and cut it so that it doesn't stick to the package. Okay, so the directions on all of these are the same. It says toasting tips. Toast on low to low medium and let cool before digging in, or skip the toaster and enjoy as is. So we are going to toast each one of these. I'm going to toast them on low, and then we'll be back to see what they look like on the inside. This is how they look toasted. They don't look much different, but this is the strawberry. It looks a little dry, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. And then we have grape. And then lastly, we have the blueberry.
Yeah, it's funny, those little hash marks on the top.
Yeah.
It almost looks like they cooked when they was in the toaster, like they dried up.
These say strawberry superfood jam filling, real ingredients, 100% whole wheat, no refined sugar. Simple, real ingredients like 100% whole wheat dates, egg whites, coconut oil, coconut sugar, arrowroot, tapioca flour, strawberry juice concentrate, chia seeds. This says jam-packed with goodness. Our superfood toaster pastry is made with 100% whole wheat and filled with our signature strawberry, chia, and date-powered jam. Okay, so each one of these, wow, each one of these is 200 calories. The entire box is 590 calories. Somehow we lost 10 calories in there. That's how it always works.
Power of rounding, I think.
This, I told Kevin while we were waiting for these to toast, it feels like a Fig Newton. That's the texture of it.
Wow. It's very gritty. Is yours gritty? Did you get gritty?
I got dry. Just dry.
It's very dry too.
Very dry.
Yeah, that whole wheat pastry is not a pastry. It's more like it's gritty. Wow, it's sandy, like sandpaper.
I get what you're saying. There is it's kind of a rough texture. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, like the compressed sand.
Yeah, it's not like
that tastes more figs or dates than strawberry almost.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of strawberry, and it's yeah, you do get, there is a date flavor to it, and it is very dry to me, and it does have that roughness.
Do I hate it? I don't hate it. Do I think it's worth $2? No.
Yeah, just think you just ate 50 cents.
I know.
Because if you divide that into 4, you're eating 50, 50, 50, 50. Every time you eat a corner, it's 50 cents.
It's a little expensive.
It's expensive.
I mean, you could probably just do Fig Newtons and be just as happy with it.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. It reminds me a lot of a Fig Newton.
Yep.
It really does. Texture,
Fig
everything.
Newtons are better texture though.
Yeah, everything. Yes, you're right. They don't have that grittiness. It does remind me of a Fig Newton. Okay, now we have the Concord Grape. Same calories.
And you do get a little bit of the strawberry flavor, but it's just really, really light. It's really overwhelmed with the date flavor. I do taste grape a little bit in there. I really don't like the texture.
I like the flavor of the grape. I liked the flavor of the strawberry, but I like the flavor of the grape more because I can taste it more.
Yeah, it's definitely got more flavor to it.
I don't know if it's because it goes along with the dates better.
Or it's a sharper
It's just
flavor.
a better union.
Yeah, something.
But I do taste the grape more than I taste the strawberry. And I did taste it, the strawberry, but it was light.
It is very light.
We have tried other things from Smash Foods before, so if you type in Tammy Dunn Smash Foods, you'll find those. So far, I'm choosing grape.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think grape has it too.
Now we have blueberry. These are all that have the same information on the boxes.
I can't
I just-
imagine eating these at room temperature.
I just think they're very, very expensive.
Where this one got a little more toasty, it's tough. You probably didn't get that side. You should take a bite right there. It's really tough.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like toasty, crunchy tough. It's just tough.
And I put it in the same amount of
I
time.
know.
It's just that the toaster was already heated from the first
Could be,
time.
yeah, and it
I'm
leaned
sure
up,
that's
yeah.
there.
Yeah, that one, I don't really get much flavor from that.
I don't get any blueberry. I don't mind that tough part. You know why?
It's not as gritty.
Because it doesn't come across as gritty. Comes across more as chewy.
I agree.
Yeah.
Right. So anyhow, normally I thought it was tougher, but at first I didn't like it, and then it's like, man, I don't get that grittiness from it.
I got a little bitty bit, very little bit, at the very end of that, a blueberry.
I haven't got any
The
blueberry.
very end. If I hadn't have eaten that one little extra bite, I wouldn't have gotten it at all. I don't know why it was there and it wasn't in the rest. I
guess these are very specific to a certain person looking for certain things.
think this is for wealthy people.
Well, they are expensive.
They're very expensive. They're
Yeah.
$2 a piece. I think they're very expensive. I think these are for wealthy people who want who do not want Pop-Tarts because
Right,
they
'cause they have
don't
sugar and
they don't even sell Pop-Tarts in Whole Foods, do they?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So these are for those people who don't want to buy Pop-Tarts or who only shop at Whole Foods so they don't even see the Pop-Tarts. You know, if you go in there, you don't even ever see Lay's potato chips. And it's different in there. And so for those people who don't shop anywhere else, this gives them an option for something to stick in the toaster. I personally like the grape the best, but these
That's
are
not saying much.
they're dry. They're very, very dry, and they don't compare at all to a Pop-Tart. I mean, like, I'm not saying I think they were trying to be like a Pop-Tart, because they're not. They're totally different texture, flavor, everything. They don't have these strong flavors. But if I had to pick one again, I would pick the grape.
I would too. Yeah, but I'm not their market.
I'm not their market either, because I think this is marketed to the wealthy, because who else could afford $2 per pastry? It's just way too expensive. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.